What's up, you sexy nerds? I am a Wildfire One. You're watching and listening to Nerds New Sexy Entertainment, the podcast. Here on our October beautiful times, where it's my favorite fucking month. With us today is
Monster 74.
and also our special guest and great friend.
It's me, Jmac, a freak.
Yep, and so there's a reason I got these two specifically, and it didn't hit me till yesterday. Go, hey, you know what? I should ask Jmac to join us because we're going to be talking about one of the franchise's horror movie slash game, started as a game, became a movie, franchises that is near and dear to my heart, the Silent Hill franchise. And it's been a long time coming, and I feel like this is the October for it. So
Yes.
I was introduced, and I'll start like this. I was introduced with Silent Hill 2 back on the PS2, I believe. And I fell in love with it because I loved the horror aesthetics, like the psychological horror. And I think that's one of the things that really made me fall in love with it. Monster, when did you start with the Silent Hill franchise? What?
So actually, I'm a little late bloomer. When it was on the PS2 and everything, I wasn't old enough to understand like that kind of stuff. I'm the youngest of the group. But I got introduced with Silent Hill 2, but later on.
With the
Not when
remake?
it first came out. Yeah, with the remake.
Yeah, that recently came out.
And I've seen the movies as well.
Oh yeah, well the movies.
Well before.
We'll
before.
We'll definitely get into the movies a little bit. But Jmac,
Yeah.
when did you start with the Silent Hill franchise?
Oh God, when did I stream it?
It was like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe.
No, I don't think it was that long ago because I didn't live here 3 or 4 years ago.
3?
It was long enough ago that I don't have it on my VODs channel anymore.
Yeah, maybe 2 years.
But that's when I got started with it. Really loved it. I'm probably gonna play it again soon.
Yeah.
I know the events of Silent Hill 1, basically. I mean, I know the events of most of the Silent Hills.
So you started with Silent Hill 2 as well. Is that
Yes.
what you're saying? Okay. That so we all basically are on the same page on where we started in the footnote of Silent Hill. I mean, I knew that there was a game for the PS1. I never really got into it. I've seen it played. I love the story. I do like the story of Silent Hill 1, but 2 grasped me for a lot of reasons. And Silent Hill 1 was on, like we said, it was on the PS1, and I think it came out, let's see, I got that information, 1999.
I played a little bit of it on an emulator. But I did not get very far. I've watched YouTubers play it though. I think I first watched PewDiePie play it.
I watched people play it. I never really played it myself.
Yeah.
I heard that the controls on it were kind of,
oh my God, they are jank.
Yeah.
Like I remember, that is one thing I do remember from trying to play it. It was not fun.
What about you, Monster? Do you have any Silent Hill 1 stories?
Unfortunately, when it came out, I was only like 7 years old. So I mean, I couldn't even buy it at that time.
So have you had any experience with it at all throughout the time?
Not the first one. No.
That's fine. It happens.
The first one eludes me to this day. I know like some of the storyline because I've watched people play it somewhat, but more of the Silent Hill 2 is when I started.
It's funny because Silent Hill 1, like, and 3 are direct sequels of each other. 2 is just kind of like its own story, but I love that,
Which I find 2 is the best.
You gotta play 3.
2 is incredible. 3, I've heard, is also incredible. 2 seems to be the most popular because of Pyramid Head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first time we saw Pyramid Head, and
he very specifically represents James Sunderland's guilt.
Yes. But the Silent Hill 2 story is very fucking awesome. The Silent Hills 1 story it's basically like a cult kind of thing, right? I'm guilty of not playing all of them. I played 1 through 4, I guess. Not 1, sorry. 2 through 4. And the 4 was The Room. The Room is what really fucked me over. I don't scare quit games easily, and I scare quit 3. I never beat 3.
Oh, you never beat
3? I never beat 3.
Scary for you?
It was fucking horror. I think it was 1, I was a little younger, and 2, I was a lot younger, but 2, like, come on, dude, like that one scene where all the fucking mannequins start moving and shit.
That
Like that had me, and I got all the way to where she gets to the merry-go-round, and then everything starts getting all fucked up as it does in true Silent Hill manner, and I'm like, nope, turn that shit off.
But I also want to throw in PT in there somewhere.
Okay.
Oh God, PT, what a disappointment that was that Konami just like canned fucking Kojima.
The Silent Hill that ever
demo,
was.
That was scary. That was really
good. So Silent Hill has a habit of being super influential in the horror scene. Like Silent Hill 1 influenced horror for a long time, and a lot of games started mimicking mechanics from the Silent Hill games.
I think Resident Evil was part of that too.
Well, yes. Resident Evil, yeah, I think some of it, but Resident Evil was its own thing as well.
I mean, look, in Resident Evil, nothing will beat the scare of that fucking dog.
In the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're going down the hallway.
Yeah. Little fucking that thing scared the shit out of me when I was younger.
Resident Evil had its own like scary moments too. So yeah.
Yeah. Silent Hill was like the game that other horror games measured up to until Amnesia was.
Yes.
And then PT influenced a whole other era of horror again.
Well, like you said, it's almost like they, for the longest time, they outdid themselves. Like the first one, Silent Hill 1. Oh, that's great. And then, and then you got Silent Hill 2. And Silent Hill 2, the beauty, like I said, the beauty of that was the psychological horror. Like it wasn't just the jump scares and the bullshit. You were scared to be there. You were scared because what was going to happen next, to who, and all that stuff. So like, the beautiful thing, what I thought was really cool. Now I read this somewhere. The mechanics of the fog in Silent Hill 1 was only because the PS1 had issues rendering things quickly.
Yes, that is what it was.
So that's why fog exists.
Render that far,
which is great.
Like in all their tech demos, it just wasn't working well, so they had to just add fog.
Which was a genius idea because even in the later games, like when it could render, it still makes it harder to see and adds a scary aesthetic.
The radio was a great addition.
I was just about to say that. That's exactly what I was segueing to. You read my mind. The radio, where when things get close to you, the radio starts making noises, and it's really cool.
It happened. There was one in Silent Hill 1 as well.
I believe it. I just never really played it. I think like I said, I only watched bits and pieces of Silent Hill 1, which really I should. I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I might as well fucking get into it. And Silent Hill 2 is probably the one you're going to hear us. 2 and 3 is probably the ones you're going to hear us talk mostly about. It's
the most influential to us.
Oh, 3. Like I said, 3 made me scare quit. I had to stop playing.
Yeah. I have not had the pleasure of playing 3.
Oh, I hope they remake it.
I need to play 3 now.
Oh, it's so good. Silent Hill 2 crawled so that Silent Hill 3 could run. Yeah. And especially like now, Silent Hill F just came out. F.
Yes.
And I'm very interested.
That game, I'm getting very soon.
Yeah, it's on Steam. I've been thinking about picking it up. But let's start with, I don't know, since we're talking about 2, let's start with 2. Like, what are your most favorite scare moments, Jmac? I know you've played it recently.
Oh my god, some of the most memorable moments. One of them, I even brought this up when we were playing Escape the Backrooms, because we're going down this really long and narrow stairway. I'm like, oh god, it's the stairs from Silent Hill 2.
Yep.
Went down forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stairs going down from the museum into the prison. Oh my god. The tension that just built up, and then going into the prison, and then there still not being anything there except more and more rising building tension. That was probably the scariest part of the game. The hospital was scary, but that part was terrifying.
Yes. One of my favorite ones, one of my moments in Silent Hill 2, and I was waiting for you to get to it when you played it, was the mirror. You remember the mirror? When you go into, I forget what building it is, but you go into a bathroom and you got to do some shit. And it took you a few times to do it.
Yeah.
And that, like, you see a reflection, and then all of a sudden, like, the reflection bleeds, like it's like this black shit, and the reflection bleeds into the world, and then like you got to do something before or get out of there before, like, or you got to do something to unlock the door to get out of there. But if you don't know what you're doing, it'll fucking kill you every time.
Yeah.
And of course, the introduction of the pyramid head.
Yes.
One of the moments you'll always hear me talk about is the assault of the pyramid head and the leg monster at the beginning, and what that represents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another like really this is me just from a game design standpoint.
Mhm.
One of the things about horror is, especially games like that, is funneling people in. So when you start out, you're in a pretty open area. You can wander around a lot, but as you start wandering down the streets, it starts restricting the directions you can go more and more
Mhm.
until and the street gets narrower and narrower until you get to the part where you just see this thing eating a human. Yeah, that was a great
Fuck those things, by the way, and fuck that they come out from under the cars and
yeah.
shit. But go ahead.
Yeah. But that was a great establishing moment for the horror of the game because it's like, ah, you're removing my choices. I see. I would
I
very
was
rather do this.
well, like any good horror game or story, it starts off with, oh, I feel safe. Oh wait,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm feeling less safe.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I'm feeling even less safe until, like, oh, I'm
And the
shitting
whole
my
time
pants.
you're like going through this really foggy area, and you're just hearing like sounds in your ears, like
Mm.
like m- weird sounds, and you're just like, what the hell is happening?
It doesn't
And you
help with
just
the
keep going through.
radio.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't have the radio yet.
Yeah, I mean, but when you do get the radio,
Yeah.
that shit doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
That's
Like all the little things they added made it good. Monster, what are some of the iconic moments for 2 with you?
So mine would have to be when like when you're in right after the prison when you're doing the puzzle with the where it's turning like a dice
Mm,
and then you go through the ones
Oh, I think
you go through it and the people from the things are on the bottom like
Oh God!
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
you
like
they go
climbing on
over
the
they
like
go
the grating down beneath.
yep and they like
Yeah,
hit you
those
with
things.
their tongue or whatever.
Yeah, those
Ugh.
things scared the shit out of me the first time I didn't realize there was one there, and then I didn't realize there was anything there. So I was walking
Mhm.
across, and suddenly I just get hit by this thing. It scared me half to death.
The the little boss fights in the game are great, and 2.
Yes.
The story is great. The characters are great. The one of the things I like it when when a show or movie or whatever, like, one of the things I like about zombie flicks is when, like, they don't hold back, right? When
Yep.
like
Mhm.
even kids get fucking infected. Like, there's no it's the realism of horror. And one of the
Like that
things,
fat guy in it.
well, yeah, Eddie, yeah, he was fucked up, but I was more talking about the young lady that,
Oh, the little
The
girl.
girl,
no,
the
not the little girl, the
mental.
mentally disturbed young lady that the black-haired gal that
Oh, yeah.
you find out she had a really
Oh,
fucked up backstory.
yeah, the
Yeah.
one because the one where the bed monsters are her monsters.
Mm-hmm. And I do love the aesthetic or the idea behind Silent Hill being this place that calls you to repent for your sins, almost, in that aspect. So, like, that always called out to me. I thought that was really cool. That's the whole reason those guys are there. Uh,
Yeah.
Unlike in 3, where it's just it calling the demon chick back for
That
whatever,
one.
PT. We just talked about PT, which is the Silent Hill that,
Yeah, no, Silent Hill PT. We need to go into a little more depth on that one
yes,
because
go
Yes.
for it.
it strayed from the. Now, I wish we could have gotten to see what the full game would have been like, but PT
Yes.
strayed so far from the core Silent Hill formula that it established its own entire new category of horror with like looping hallways and things changing every time. Like you see games like
Resident Evil 7 and 8.
yeah, some of the, like Layers of Fear
Yeah,
was like
there's a fear.
took or borrowed heavily from it. You could even say games like the Exit 8 and other Anomaly Hunter
Yeah.
games
Yeah, now that
borrowed
I've
from
played,
it.
you and I both played the Exit 8,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Dude, that game made me rage so hard. Oh
See,
my
I
god.
loved the game. I loved the game. I didn't come into the issues you did, but yeah. But
I just got people keep coming into my stream and spoiling shit for me.
oh
Like,
yeah, that sucks. But I now that I think about it, I agree with you. There's a lot of other games and maybe even movies that had borrowed from the concepts. And it's
Mhm.
PT had so much potential. Like,
Yes, I
Mhm.
wish it would have just completed it.
you
You
know,
can. I still had it downloaded onto my PlayStation 3, my fat one until
Mm.
it broke,
yeah.
and I would just keep playing through the same parts over and over because you can only go through so far.
You know, when you replayed it, Jmac Silent Hill 2,
Mhm.
when you replayed it, was this how do you feel about the controls? Do you think that they kind of fixed the
Oh,
controls?
the original Silent Hill 2 is the controls were perfect.
Yeah.
You could switch between tank controls and not tank controls. I turned off tank controls immediately. Tank controls were so bad.
I remember like enjoying the controls, like, you know, when you play a game and it feels like everything you're
Mhm.
doing is like fluent. That was one of
Yes.
Yes.
those games.
I was one of those players who went through and beat everything up with the stick and rarely used my guns.
Well, yeah, you
Yes.
gotta conserve
Yes.
that
Because,
fucking ammo.
well,
When I played the remake, that's all I used was
yeah,
the
like
stick.
I beat everything with the stick except for like anything that I could not go near. The bed fuckers, they all got the
Yes.
shotgun.
Yeah, fuck those
Those
guys.
things, fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys.
Those and the nurses for me,
Oh
the
god, yeah,
ones
the nurses. I think I would hit him with the pistol for sure. Yeah.
So the Silent Hill HD collection has Silent Hill 2 and 3. I wonder if it's on, is it, you guys think it might be on Steam?
let me check.
There was a PC release of Silent Hill 2 at some point. I think.
Yeah. I believe it. I'm
PC
wondering if
release.
the HD collection's on.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it is, I'll fucking buy it.
Oh, it's for the PS3.
Yeah, it released for it was for PS3 and Xbox 360 in 2012 as the HD collection. There was a Windows port for Silent Hill 2 in 2002. I don't know if it was any good
Ah,
because you know how ports tend to
oh
go.
yeah, especially when it comes to earlier games like that. Well, I'm on a Wikipedia page
Uh
that just it's I wanted a list of
so
all the games, but it's going
speaking of
everywhere.
wikis, did you guys okay, this is a little bit of a tangent.
Okay.
Did you guys ever hear of the Silent Hill circumcision theory controversy?
No.
Got color me interested.
There
Yeah.
was some nut job who thought that the entirety of Silent Hill the room was an allegory for circumcision and like and how it could fuck up a male's psyche and stuff like
What?
that. Like he would like obsessively edit wiki pages on like the Silent Hill wiki and people would have to change them back and he would like fight back against them saying like he started going on these like insane rants about like God and like shit like
I like to think that the room was pretty cut and dry as far as like what it was trying to portray. I'm sure that
yes.
there was some like little moments here and there that meant
Mhm.
something else, but like compare, and that's one
None
of the
of that
reasons.
was circumcision, yeah.
Yeah, none of them was that. But like I think maybe that's probably why I didn't care for the room as much as the other ones, because everything
Mhm.
had like a meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In
like
2 and 3.
this dude like started saying it was like, you know, saying it was a satanic Illuminati practice and that the game was trying to expose that and
What?
that Will hell and that what's his name? The guy the main bad guy
Oh yeah,
in that game was evil because he was circumcised. It's just like
like
okay.
the murderer dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
God.
that's actually a good thing to bring up. That's funny, but it goes to show like, and it, you know, it goes to show that it takes all kinds to make all sorts of different theories. So
Yeah, no, and like, so he started going like actually batshit. Everyone else on the wiki was like, "Dude, fucking stop! Like, chill!" Like, and he just started going on these like rants and calling people horrible things. So they just had to ban him from
oh
the entire
man.
every wiki everywhere banned him.
Well, that's you know, in that we've had the
Mhm.
discussion in the past of like when fandoms go bad, when there's toxic fandoms.
Yes,
Yeah.
Uh, that is
that's
a
when fandoms go good though.
well, no, I'm talking about his point of view, him going out and
Yeah.
basically trying to ruin it for everyone, just because
Hmm.
this is the way I think, and that's it. But yeah, when
Hmm.
did Silent Hill 3 come out?
Let me look. 2003.
Or somewhere, but Yeah, it was. The story of that was good. It was kind of like a direct sequel for one. Um, Such a cool game. What was the one after that? It was the Room, right?
Yeah, Silent Hill: The
Which
Room.
the Room was a disappointment. That's when I started falling off on the Silent Hill games.
That one was 2004, so like literally just the year after.
Like literally, they were like, "Oh, these games are doing well. Let's just keep making them," and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it really didn't.
So yeah,
The room aspect, the first person part of the beginning of the Room, and like how the room slowly kind of got fucked up. I remember that, and I liked that. I thought
yeah,
that was a really cool aspect.
yeah. They definitely. It almost feels like with the room progressively getting worse, it almost feels like PT is what they wanted to make,
Yeah,
but they did not have the technology to do it at the time.
yeah. So after the Room, what came out? I mean, they made a butt ton of Silent Hill games. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So there was Silent Hill Origins. Yeah, Silent Hill Origins. Oh yeah, the picture is like a guy in a trucker hat holding a dying like child or something like that.
Ugh.
There
They
was
went a little Silent Hill
Homecoming,
crazy.
Shattered Memories, Downpour, The Short Message. The Short Message was 2024, and I've heard it was bad.
Yeah, I never heard of the
I've
Short
heard
I
Message.
never
was
even heard of it.
bad.
And then, of course, Silent Hill F just came out, like we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Silent Hill F
And it
is
looks
it looks
really
great.
good.
You know what bothers me though is Silent. I don't understand. Because I haven't played the game. I don't know the lore. I don't know the story on this one. But
Mhm.
like Silent Hill is its own town. Like how did the are they visiting? Are they tourists? Are they in Japan? What's the story there?
There was a Silent Hill experience like on Twitch that was really fucking bad. It was dumb.
I've never even heard of that. Explain that for us.
They did this whole thing where like Twitch chat, like you know what Twitch plays Pokemon was?
Mm-hmm.
Like they tried to do that for Silent Hill. It was like Team Bloober or some other team that did it. Kind of as like a side by side promo for Silent Hill 2 remake,
Mm.
and it was just so bad that everyone kind of has forgotten about it by now.
Silent Hill 2 remake came out not long ago, like a year and a half ago, maybe a little longer, a little
maybe a
less.
year.
Yeah, because I bought it when it came out. It's been sitting next to
Yeah.
my PlayStation 5. I just been waiting for the right opportunity to play it, which is this month, baby. It's this month. It's October.
Yes. And then when I told you I was playing it, you were like, "Don't
Yeah,
ruin
don't stream it.
Don't,
Don't stream it
don't
because
stream it."
because I want to play it. I want to be able to stream it and make gameplay out of it.
There's only 2 movies, by the way.
Yeah.
I just looked.
So there are only 2 movies. Okay, good.
Yes.
Mhm.
Are they coming out with
Silent-
another one, or was that a fever dream?
Yes.
Okay.
No, in 2020, some announced that they were gonna make it 3.
I'm down. I love. You know what?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people hate on, especially the first movie. I loved it.
The
I thought
first movie, I didn't like it. The second movie, I thought was kind of dope.
the
But
second
the
one was
first
good.
movie,
I didn't like
first
how the
movie, I
first
was like,
movie ended. The
yeah,
first
that's-
movie ending is sucked, but like I felt like through ever up until that point, the whole thing felt like Silent Hill. And then they kind of like mixed some of the story up, from the first game and maybe even the third one.
Yeah, no, they Pyramid Head appeared in both of them.
Mhm.
yes. In the second one, he fights the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were some the thing I know most about the movies, and this is going to be a really weird thing that I know, is that they had to change Pyramid Head's helmet because the one that actually is in the games like just would not fit comfortably on the dude's head or something
Yeah.
like that.
Like it wouldn't work in real life. I think
Yeah.
they shortened it or something like that.
So the Pyramid Head one in the game, it's got like 7 sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it comes to a flat point in the front. The Pyramid Head one in the movie, I think, is like just 4. I can't really do this with my hand.
I want to say 4. I'm with you on that.
4, and it comes down to a point in the front.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I'm actually been wanting to do a Pyramid Head cosplay for years now.
Like a
Was shirtless for no reason.
Yeah, that in the movie, right? He was shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Speaking of Pyramid Head, I just want to throw out there he was also in Dead by Daylight,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that was one of my favorite killers to play as.
Hmm.
To be honest, you would hit the ground and it would You could trap people
Oh,
by dragging the
okay.
Yeah.
The movies were good in their own right. Like I said, a lot of people shit on the first one. I thought it was all right. I thought it was good until the end. The second one, I remember having no issues with. As a whole, the Silent Hill franchise has been a big impact on the horror community, like
Yes.
Jmac was saying. Our fandom of it is great, and it just like Jmac just said, there's also people out there that like kind of go a little overboard on the fandom. And
Oh yeah, no, there's a whole Justin Wang video about the Silent Hill circumcision guy.
Oh
It is
my
well
God.
worth the watch.
The fact that you brought, I had no idea. I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm gonna look at
like
that
you
video
can't,
now.
you like at some point you can't really talk about Silent Hill without bringing up the circumcision guy.
You know why he was so evil? It's because his dick was cut. Don't
Like,
cut
Jesus.
dick.
Yeah, like it was like, dude, you do you, boo, but
Yeah,
like Jesus,
like
man.
I think my love and my love for that anxious feeling that you get in your chest and your stomach
Yes.
stems from my playing Silent Hill. And I love, one of the things I loved about it is it's almost like there's two versions, or maybe sometimes three in some cases, of that town. Like 1 minute everything's fine, the next thing everything
Yep.
behind them is breathing and red and alive in some cases, and horrifying. And the
And then
whole
the next minute it's deteriorating.
Yeah. and the whole idea of the story behind it, like how that town has so much evil background to make it that way, I think is very interesting. As this whole like Amityville feel to it in an aspect, and it's just really fucking cool in that way.
Yeah, I've said this before, but I kind of want to articulate it a little better here. Silent Hill 1 and Resident Evil 1, but mostly Silent Hill 1 influenced a lot of like survival. It influenced the horror genre in a lot of ways at the time, and then most other horror games at the time tried to be Silent Hill and Resident Evil clones.
Yes.
With like the angled cameras and like third person tank control kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then horror started becoming really bland for a while, if I'm not mistaken, because like it just stopped like everything was trying to be Silent Hill.
Yeah.
For like 8 years.
This is working.
And
Let's
then-
overdo this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Silent Hill PT came out and just absolutely
reinvented a lot.
It changed the horror game landscape probably more than the original games did. It, because of its like looping mechanic and like the hallways were changing and like they're changing rooms and all this stuff mechanics, it spawned so many games that use that mechanic, for better or for worse. Some of them just got a little old, but some of them were great.
Mm-hmm.
Which then led to Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 8.
Oh god, Resident Evil 8 is its a whole own thing, I swear.
Oh, I fucking love that game.
Yeah, but like, PT, because horror was once again starting to kind of die, or horror games were once again
kind of fizzling out. Yeah,
kind of stale. Like you had your mascot horror kind of happening, but a lot of that still happened after or in parallel to PT. But PT came about and rekindled horror again, kind of the same way. I mean, I guess horror's never died out since then.
No,
I can't say horror.
It's just fizzled and got stale, like Monster just said.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what games have really reignited horror since P. Yeah, I'm trying to think of games that came after PT that helped shape horror after PT, because PT started a wave of I mean, it's a genre, PT clone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I need to look this up. Silent Hill PT release date 2014.
Yeah. It doesn't feel that long ago, but
Outlast was after it.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Outlast did have kind of the PT vibes to it, yeah. I am so mad that we didn't get a full game from that.
Had that game been finished, I guarantee you that it would have just redefined a lot of stuff.
Oh my god. Yes.
And if they were to make it nowadays and make it like, like it was intended to be made, oh, the
God, yeah.
oh man.
Konami, just let Kojima build a PT game. Hell, you can just call it PT.
Yeah.
Just release it to him and let him do it.
You can call it PST, pants shitting
Yes.
time.
Pants shitting time.
So like, yeah, I mean, honestly, just let the man cook. Let him cook. That's really all you need to do.
That man can make some really good games.
Oh.
We're all three of us are horror game enjoyers.
Oh god,
we
yes.
love horror games.
Yeah, my favorite genre.
So yeah, mine too. But the thing is I got to be in the mood for it. Lately,
Gracie's least favorite genre.
Yes. But lately I've been, of course, call it the time of year.
He'll take it.
He will. He will. Call it the time of year. But I've been just wanting to play some horror games, and I think recently, and this, where I'm going with this, Jmac. Recently, I'd messaged him and I go, "Hey man, like, what was that Backrooms game you told me about years ago?" And we started talking, and next thing you know, I got him a Backrooms game, and he all of a sudden I get a Backrooms game, which is the one he was talking about.
Yeah.
And then we started streaming it, and now like
and it is pants shitting scary.
It's
like,
so
oh my God.
good. Monster got to watch.
I bought it because you guys streamed it.
Yeah. Oh my god. We need to play that one
And
together.
yeah, we got to play that together. What are you remembering? I think I know what you're remembering. Behind you. Oh Jesus! Did you see that clip, Monster?
I think you sent it to me, but I don't remember it.
Oh.
Okay, let me find it. Oh my fucking god. It is.
Yeah, explain it. Explain it for the people who don't. Who are listening.
So
watching.
we were like in this area that was like some Children of the Corn type shit. Like
big ass
we were in these
cornfield.
wheat fields, and yeah.
Oh yes, you sent me that.
I'm running down the street, and like something crosses the street behind Wild. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
And I see him, and I think he's talking. He sees the same thing I see. And I have no idea it's Jmac. And I'm like, there's something in the middle of the road, Jmac, what the fuck? And then we get close, and then I start feeling safe. And I'm like, oh, it's just you. Dude, we just saw each other. We're okay.
And I'm just like, behind you.
And in the stream clip, you could see this little crackhead Jason Voorhees wannabe fucking Temu.com version running around behind me. And I turn around just in time to get like a glimpse of him before the death animation happens, and he picks me up and does this little fucking booby wiggle and back to the fucking forest or where the fuck he was going.
Oh my god, it was so fucking good.
But my response to that was Jesus, or no, how did I say it? Oh Jesus!
You genuinely shit yourself there.
It was a moment of horror, but it was also funny.
You felt safe for you felt safe for the briefest moment,
and that's what made it great. Is I felt I had and that's what makes scary movies, scary games, and shit good. Is the moment you feel like everything's fine, and then it's not fine.
It was very much not fine.
Yeah, Monster. What are some new horror games that you've been enjoying since?
Not a really horror game, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, Killer Clowns is an epic. It's epic. It's fucking amazing.
Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
The remake is really good. And they change a lot of it.
Hello.
Hey, J-Mac, he was talking about the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game. I was telling him that I introduced you to that movie. Yeah, he said that was one of his favorite newer horror games. But yeah,
it's like Dead by Daylight and all that, but just Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
So introduce what this cosplay is of, J-Mac.
Oh, yes. This is Gary Miller from Faith, the Unholy Trinity.
Yep.
It's gonna be more than this when I actually get it finished, but Faith, the Unholy Trinity is one of my favorite horror games of all time.
Because of you that I bought it.
Oh, good.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about as far as horror games and anything new or anything special?
So, okay, this was just announced today. The guys who did the Silent Hill 2 remake are remaking Silent Hill 1 now.
Holy shit.
Cannot wait.
where did you see this? Like where's it announced
Twitter.
at? Twitter?
Twitter.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm excited. I'll play that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's anything like number 2, that's going to put in straight
Well,
into my collection.
the first game I think one of the big problems is like we said was the controls and of
Yeah.
course how badly
Mhm.
it aged. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's yeah, no. So it makes sense that they did 2 first because 2 was their most popular.
mhm.
It was the most popular Silent Hill game, and it also required less quality of life upgrades.
Well, I'm hoping
Silent Hill 1, oh, it needs a lot of fixes. But yeah, no, it was literally
We'll see
announced like
probably
12
in
hours
two-
ago.
wow.
Probably see that in a year or 2.
12 hours ago as we're recording this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So literally September 30th, 2025, at like 3 p.m. for me, but 5 p.m. for example,
So
the East Coast. Mhm.
fingers crossed that we're getting a Silent Hill 3 remake
Yes.
because then
I
we would have the unholy trinity.
Oh my god, can you, dude?
We would from beginning to the end.
Yep.
Yeah, we would make you play Silent Hill 3 all the way through.
I would.
No getting scared, no scare quitting this time.
I would, you know what, because it's one of those situations where like I felt like I failed that game. I
Mhm.
felt like I failed myself when I could have played it through, but then I said fuck it, and I just and it also was a time when a bunch of other games came around too, and I'm like, ooh, this is a good game too, like,
Ooh, piece of
and then yeah, exactly, ooh, piece of candy, and then I forgot. So like, Silent Hill 3 kind of slipped through the cracks for me in the long run, and I regret that.
Uh-huh.
I regret it to this day. You know, I'm gonna take a note out of LK's book. Jmac, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch at Jmacafreak. Twitter at Real Jmacafreak. But why would you ever want to go to Twitter? YouTube as Jmacafreak. I have the same name just about everywhere.
It's kind of how I like. Yeah, when it's out, I'm like, yeah, just social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you check out his streams, he loves to play horror games. Him and I will play horror games from time to time, and when we play, we usually shit our pants in the most spectacular way.
Yeah, and this October, and every October really, I go all out on it. Like it's great. It's gonna be,
And
the week of Halloween. It's just, oh my god, it's gonna be fun.
so I guess we'll end the podcast here, guys. We thank you for watching. We thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. Until then, we want you to stay nerdy.
Stay sexy.
Always.